great, you know? I mean, just because you're a sergeant does not mean you know everything. You know,
Yeah, all right, just shut up a minute. It's all right, keep walking, act natural. Somebody in that bus queue's just lost some money. You go and find out who it is, but don't let them cause a fuss. Janice Strong? Don't even think about it. WPC Ackland, Sunhill Police Station. I have reason to believe you're in possession of stolen property. Turn your pockets out, please.
You can't do that. You can't search her out in the street.
Look, I'm not asking her to take her clothes off, Mrs. Strong.
I should bloody well hope you're not asking her to take her
turn
clothes
this
off.
pocket out, please.
What's that then?
It's your purse, Janice.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Why has it got a credit card in it belonging to Miss V.I. Matthews?
That's my auntie. She lent them to
Janice, shut up. You nicking her?
What does it look like? Janice Strong, you're under arrest for theft. You don't have to say anything if you don't wish to, but anything
So don't you say another word.
may be given in evidence.
I'm coming with her. Don't you move from there till I get my coat.
Sierra Oscar from 643 receiving.
Go ahead, June.
Transport, please, Dave. 2 to come in. I'm at 2 Eastview Close.
It'll be 5 to 10 minutes, June, okay?
Yeah, okay. We've got to wait a few minutes for transport, I'm afraid.
Well, come indoors then. I don't want my daughter standing out in the street with a policewoman.
Shouldn't let her pick pockets then, should you?
Go in the back room.
Oh, it's cold in there.
Well, put the fire on then.
We're going in a minute.
832 from 643 receiving over.
Yeah, June, where are you? I've been looking for you everywhere.
Ain't our police force wonderful?
Finished, have you? Sir. Straight back out then, please. I'm afraid you're covering a lot of ground today.
Right you are, sir.
I met Jeremy first.
Got the loser. I've got all the details and...
These two are a right pair of jokers, OK? I want you to keep an eye on them, especially the mum. In fact, what I think we need is a nice cup of tea.
What?
Just do what I tell you.
There were 80
Right, how about a nice cup of tea while we're waiting?
Make it yourself if you want one.
And I took him back.
The two boys, breakfast is something to be foraged for. Empty pockets mean empty bellies, so they start the day begging.
So where's the tea?
In the tin, marked tea.
Social security a long time ago.
What about the mugs?
Sometimes they make
In the cupboard.
Today it's just coffee. Their store is not unusual.
You've got something wrong with your
Years
eyesight.
Shuttling from children's homes to foster parents and back again.
I'm not running a bloody canteen. That's what you think.
No, I don't think you're running the canteen. All I'm trying to...
Don't do nothing. That's all right. And we know where we are, don't we?
Yes, well...
Yeah, well, don't just push me too far.
I don't think
You
there's...
got it. Have you got it? Because my patience is running out. I don't really care what kind of tea you like.
You
Mum,
just calm...
Mrs. Strong.
You
don't Mrs.
just
Strong.
calm down.
Becoming what I call a
Ready to go then, June?
where you had somebody living in.
No time for tea after all.
Janice, you sit there. Mrs. Strong, I won't be a minute. Can you keep an eye on those two for me?
What you got here, then?
Well, the girls are straightforward theft, pickpocketing from a bus queue.
June saw her, banged her rights.
Is she a juvenile?
Oh, no, she's 17. The mother's come of her own free will, but I'd really like to hang on to her if I could. I think she's involved in something as well, fraud or deception. I'd need to talk to CID about it.
Any previous?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll spin it out for a bit.
We're not doing anything till we've seen a solicitor.
You'll do exactly as you're told, madam. Right, young lady, if you care to sit down here, please.
OK, Mrs. Strong, you come with me.
I'm not leaving her on her own with you lot.
Just come with me through to the front office.
I'm not leaving her. She's not fit. You're wasting your time, you know. You can't charge her.
She's 17, isn't she?
Yeah, but she's not fit. She's not mentally competent. She's had brain damage.
Yeah, well, there's absolutely no doubt at all that she's committed a crime. And I'm sure you understand that we need to detain her until we can prove the truth of what you've just said.
You give me the name of your doctor and social worker if you have one, then we'll follow it up later.
French. Well, what's that about? Is she trying it on?
Look, I've met these two before, sir. The usual view is that the girl's dim but fit to plead.
Are you the arresting officer?
Yes, sir.
Do you need French anymore?
Yeah, I could give you the loser's details, but she's gone to work, but you can reach her there. I think it was brilliant what you did just now.
As soon as you've done that, go back out, please.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I've got my suspicions about the mother. I'd like to follow it up, but it may take me some time.
All right, Ackland, but fast as you can.
Morning, June. Ron not in yet.
Nobody's in. Nobody's in an office anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, I think I might have something for you here, Jim. I've got Janice Strong in for pickpocketing, but I think I can get her mum as well.
What for?
Being in possession of an offensive daughter?
No, I think she's getting money out of charities under false pretences.
That sounds possible. What do you want to do about it?
Well, I'd like to stick with it.
Save us the work. Go for it.
Oi! Does that car belong to yous? Well, you know what they say, don't you? Don't touch it until it's yours.
Is that what you say to the sergeant? They came in search of paradise, man.
Right, just you hang on there.
832 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
832 receiving, over.
Poultry Estate, number 38, 38, Tolly House. Neighbour reports disturbance in the flat, woman screaming. Can you deal?
832, I'm on my way now.
Could the director or your finance manager get back to me as soon as possible, please? This is with reference to a grant made to a Mrs. Dorothy Strong of 2 Eastview Close, London, East 1. Could you please treat this matter urgently? Thank you.
It's the police! Open the door, please! Hello! It's the police!
You'll have to break in, you know.
You what?
You'll have to break in.
Was it you that phoned?
Yeah. She was screaming and carrying on for half an hour at least. She must be on drugs. Gone quiet now.
What's her name?
Kathy, Carol, something like that. Carol, that's it. I don't talk to her.
Is she alone in there?
Well, how should I know? Watch yourself.
Oh, thanks. Hello? Carol? It's the police! Carol? Can you hear me? Carol? Are you on something? Have you taken something? What has happened? Are you ill? Is there somebody else in this flat?
Sierra Oscar from 832. Receiving, over.
Sierra Oscar, go ahead, Delia.
It's a cop death. It's this girl, Dave. Her baby's died.
Right, well, that's a sudden death, isn't it? So you know what to do. First thing, you call the doctor, don't you? Phone the GP, get in there straight away, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Right, have you got all the particulars?
No, not yet.
Right, on you go then. We're sorted from this end.
Carol. Are you married? What is the baby's name?
832, this is Sergeant Peters.
Receiving.
Confirm you're at 38, that's 38 Tully House with subject.
Yes, but I haven't got the details yet.
We'll inform the duty officer and CID. They'll be with you as soon as possible, over.
Okay.
Stick to the procedure, French. If you're in any doubt, wait till the inspector gets there. Your message timed at 08:57. We've got to let her manage by herself.
Just hang on in there, Delia.
OK, what we got?
The doctor's in there with the baby now.
What is it, boy or girl?
It's a girl, Sarah. And the mother's in there. God, she's in a terrible state, she.
They usually are. Doctor? Jim Carver from Sun Hill.
Hello. I should say she died in the middle of the night.
A doctor pronounced life extinct at 09:25. Doctor, did you know the family?
Yes.
Was the baby well cared for?
Yes, certainly.
As far as you can see, are there any signs of ill treatment?
None at all. Obviously, the post-mortem will tell us. But I'd have thought this is as straightforward as sudden infant death ever is.
You will be here for a few moments, won't you?
Yes. But I've got surgery at 10.
Mrs. Hayward, I'm Jim Carver from Sun Hill Police Station. Now, I have to ask you a few questions. Is that all right? I'll try and get it done and over with as quickly as possible, OK?
Yes.
When did you first realise that baby had died?
I woke up late. About 8:30. I wondered why she wasn't crying. I went into her room.
Then what did you do?
I don't know.
Did you touch her at all?
No. No. No, I don't think she's been back in since.
Yeah, thanks. Mrs. Hayward, had the baby been ill at all?
Inspector Monroe.
Dr. Wilton?
Sad business.
I've got an ambulance coming. I don't like bringing the undertakers in for these cases.
Well, I'd like the mother to go to casualty anyway. She's very distressed.
No, we don't want any accidents. How old?
6 months.
You know, I swear social services come in the morning and take the phone off the hook.
There you go.
Cheers, thank you. I've been looking through these known associates. I'm trying to find out if Dorothy Strong knows a nurse or someone who's an accomplice. I think she's got fake doctor certificates.
She could work in a surgery for a few weeks, lift enough stationery to tide her over.
Yeah, but all the doctors have their own number, don't they? I mean, they have to stamp the certificate.
She could fake a letter. Look, can I use the outside line? I want to ring that mate of mine about those leather jackets.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you won't know for sure until after the post-mortem, but I don't think this is one of those.
Well, it doesn't look like it. Ah, thanks for coming.
To go to St. Hugh, sir?
Well, that's it. Take the mother as well. I'll follow you down there. What's the baby's name?
Sarah.
Mrs. Hayward, would you like to bring Sarah out of the ambulance? French. In here, please. Help me with this.
Do we need all these?
If the post-mortem showed the child was poisoned, we'd look pretty stupid.
Yes, I know that.
You never know. Right, I want you to make this place secure. Put something over that front door, then radio in that you're back on watch.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I'm going back to the Nick, sir. I'll do a follow-up visit later today.
Thanks, Jim. Don't forget to check the windows at the back. Oh, have you got the father?
Oh, yeah,
Right, I'll, No, you can do it. Go and break the news to him. All right.
Yes, sir.
And you sent her a cheque for £100 on the 17th? Look, Mrs. Lancaster, can you please put that in writing for me and put it in the post today? Thank you very much for your help. Goodbye.
The answers to the name of Black.
I've been sat out there for ages. Nobody's telling me nothing.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, madam. I'm sure it's being dealt with.
Don't you madam me. Where's those two what brought her in?
Which two?
The fat black one and the snotty blonde.
June, can you spare a moment?
Oh, look, I'm sorry this is taking so long, sir, but it is a good one.
No, you carry on. Shut the door, would you? I wanted to ask you about Delia French. Are you finding her okay to work with?
No problems at all, sir.
You feel she's coping with the probation all right?
Yeah, she seems to be all right.
She doesn't always appear to be happy with the instructions she's given.
In my opinion, sir, given the proper support now while she's learning, she'll make an excellent policewoman.
Yes, well, I'm sure you'll put her right if you see her going wrong.
Yes, sir. I'll be up in CID if anybody's looking for me.
Gary Hayward.
Down at the other end.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, why?
Can I have it? It's cute habits.
Tommy Mum, is it?
No.
Is he Carol? She had an
No.
accident.
Same. I'm so sorry.
But the kid's never even had an operation. She's never been the victim of medical malpractice in any way. I think the mum just came up with the idea when Janice started thieving.
Well, if we are going for fraud, what we need is somebody properly qualified to examine the girl and prove that there's no brain damage.
Well, couldn't we have it done and say it's to do with the theft charge?
How many charges are posting written statements?
3 so far.
Why haven't I been charged then?
If you keep quiet, we might let you out on bail.
Is it because my mum's giving you lot a hard time? I want to go to the toilet.
The toilet in your cell.
I'm not going back in there.
You'll do as you're told.
It's all right, I'll wait.
So he maintains his friend gave him permission to drive the car.
That's right. I found him with a bunch of keys and a large bunch of keys.
So he's got the bunch of keys.
Oh, stop it!
What's the matter with you?
He touched me.
I never.
He did. He touched me somewhere rude. Look, I'm not staying in this place. It's full of rapists.
You're Janice Strong, ain't you? You went to school with my sister. She put your head down the bog and pulled the chain.
Oh, well, if I have you up for indecent assault, we'd be even, eh?
Is Trevor French there? Yeah, thanks. Oh, right, okay, well, do you know when he's gonna be back? Yes, all right, no, it's his wife. I just wanted to talk to him about something. Yes, thanks. Bye.
Let's get some details, shall we?
Why'd you keep me waiting 2 hours before you asked me? I could have sorted this out when we come in if you'd listened.
Now, your daughter is definitely brain damaged.
Yeah, I keep telling you.
And how did she sustain this damage?
She had operation, they give her the wrong anaesthetic.
And how old was she?
9 or 10.
Oh, 9 or 10, which?
9.
And which hospital was this?
St Hugh's.
Janice has been in trouble before, hasn't she?
She's not responsible.
Hasn't there been some doubt about that?
You lot pick on her.
Oh, do we?
You've nicked her before, haven't you?
Yes. I first saw Janice arrested 6 years ago. Now, since then, she's been in 5 times in connection with thefts.
You've been here all that time. What's the matter? Can't you get promotion?
Suppose I said to you that the hospital had no knowledge of performing any operation on your daughter at any time of her life.
No, well, they won't have. They wouldn't admit liability, would they? They've destroyed the records.
Really?
It's a cover-up.
832 from Sierra Oscar receiving. 832 from Sierra Oscar receiving, over. 832 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
Where's Delia French, then?
Got one of those stuffed radios, I expect.
No, she hasn't.
My daughter Janice Strong received brain damage as a result of wrongly administered anaesthetic during an appendix operation at St Hugh's Hospital when she was 9 years old. She is not responsible for her actions and does not know that when she takes other people's belongings, she is doing wrong. This statement is true to the best of my knowledge and belief. Is that correct?
Yeah, come on, let me sign it and go home, will you?
Right, you need to sign it there and there.
And there's a phone number for the helpline on there as well. I think you should phone them.
My mum's coming soon.
You take care then.
Sir? She looked after Sarah really well, you know.
I know. Don't worry about that.
When did we last hear from her? OK. Oh, Bob's just going out now. I'll ask him to look out. I don't think we need search parties just yet. French hasn't been in radio contact for over half an hour.
We've gone somewhere to have a good cry, I should think. Well, surely you can understand that.
I fully understand if she's upset by the cot death, but she should be in contact.
Well, if I find her, I'll send her back.
I've no time for an officer whose response to a bad morning is to go walkabout.
No, sir.
You've got everything, have you? They didn't take nothing off you.
I ain't got no fags.
That clock right? Bloody hell, I've been here all flipping morning.
Right, Janice, we'll make an appointment for you to see the doctor and have some tests.
What tests? What's you on about?
We'll need to establish the extent of the brain damage, won't we?
I told you. You can't charge her.
Right. You can get a bus from the end of the road. We'll be in touch.
Sierra Oscar from 9-2. Alec?
Go ahead, Bob.
I've just seen French. No problem. She's on what you might call personal time.
Understood.